Will Congress raid disability benefits to save Social Security? I don't have to tell you there's a lot of concern about the Social Security Retirement Trust Fund running out of money by 2033. And yes, if you watch this channel a month ago, I probably told you it was 2035 or 2034 because it just seems to be changing. It's a target that just keeps moving. But the projection now is for the trust fund to run out of money by 2033. So naturally, a lot of folks out there, a lot of people who are retired or near retirement, they're asking, what is Congress going to do about it? Now, one idea that's floating around, and I read about this idea in the New York Times, and when I did some more research, I found it was a lot more prevalent, this idea, than I thought. The idea is to take money from the Disability Insurance Trust Fund, what's called the DI. Since this fund is fully funded through at least 2098, to take some money from this fund and use it to shore up the retirement fund, the Social Security Retirement Fund. Now understand that the retirement and the disability trust funds are typically separate. They each serve a different group. But there's precedent for Congress to reallocate money between them to fix funding issues. And it happened through the Bipartisan Budget Act of 2015. And technically, yeah, it could happen again. But to do that, Congress would have to pass a law that allows a transfer. But here is where things do get tricky, my friends. Pulling money from the Disability Insurance Trust Fund, well, it might buy some time for the retirement fund, but it could also raise some big questions about cutting into benefits for people with disabilities. Now, that is 8.5 million people who depend on these funds, and this includes disabled workers, widows, and adult children. Now, I've got no doubt if Congress was pushing this idea, there would be a lot of political blowback, a lot of political pressure for them to avoid making a change, any change that could hurt disabled beneficiaries. But even if Congress, in their eminent wisdom, decides to move forward with this idea, it's not a long-term solution. I know you can agree with that. We can also agree that shuffling money between pots only delays a bigger problem. Social Security as a whole, it needs significant reform to stay sustainable. Now, at the end of the day, this proposal, it shines a light on how complex the Social Security challenge really is. To me, it shines a brighter light on how inept Congress is, how they let this fester, how they let this problem linger without addressing it. It's not just about keeping the retirement fund afloat. It's about balancing the needs of retirees and disabled people while finding a solution that works for everybody. Now, I know this is a tough issue, but it is one that Congress will have to address sooner rather than later. And what we need right now, and what we needed a month ago, a year ago, a few years ago, is a Congress with backbone, a Congress that isn't impotent, a president that will make a decision, that will push this issue to the forefront. Why wait to the last minute, the last second, to address an issue that affects almost 80 million Americans, people who are dependent on their Social Security check every single month, people who want that money, who need that money? Why are we waiting, Congress? Why are we waiting? It needs to be addressed now. Do not raid disability benefits to save Social Security. Don't do it. Come up with a solution, and come up with a solution now. Well, that's all I got for you today, my friends. I think that's quite a bit, but this is an issue that you need to know about. And if you want to continue to know about issues like this, well, then you're going to want to get my breaking news email. What happens is you'll get breaking news on retirement, on Social Security, and on money. And I deliver this news straight to your inbox as it happens. It's free. You can sign up for my breaking news email. There's a link in the description box for you to do that. Also, while you're at it, you may want to go ahead and subscribe to Over 50 TV. If you want to know more about issues like this, not just through my newsletter, but I can also give you as much information as I can here on Over 50 TV's YouTube channel. So subscribe to Over 50 TV on YouTube. Get my newsletter. Also, if you're inclined, you want to learn how to make some more money, you want to learn how to supplement your income, I've got a second channel called Side Hustle Rules. Subscribe to that channel. And on that channel, what I'll do is I'll help you, show you how to create, how to start your own side hustle so you can supplement your income. And you won't have to worry about this craziness in Washington. Well, that's all I got for you. As I always say, have a great day, everybody.